Hello everyone and Happy New Year! Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a cute tutorial on Fulani braids. So if you want to have a look at that, stay tuned. So Fulani braids, also known as tribal braids, is a hairstyle that really took over 2017. And I'm going to give you a special behind the scene look here. You're going to see me doing makeup, and I promise I have makeup videos coming soon. But to begin with, thank you for coming in. So you guys check out all of this hair.
You are
So we're about to tackle it down, and we're gonna do some Fulani braids. And funny enough, we're both Fulani. So this is about to be fun. So you guys stay tuned. First I just had to detangle this hair. It's a lot. Wash and blown out.
I'm a Gemini, but I have
Got Fulani hair. That Fulani hair. We tend to have a lot of hair.
and I'm a Leo.
So let me just put the hair and let's get to it. So here you're just going to see me sectioning off her hair. As you can see, she has a lot of hair. So all I did was fast forward everything. And we're just sectioning it off and putting it away so it can be out of my way so I can braid her down correctly. And section it off, and of course combing and detangling. And we're going to start with the back. In the back with the tribal braids or Fulani braids, it's better to do box braids just to have that full look afterwards. So here we're just sectioning the back off so we can start with our box braids. I'm showing you the hair. The hair is pre-stretched and ready to go. And she wanted a little bit of an ombre look. So I have two different colors. Putting the first one away first and starting with the black hair. And here we're going to begin with our box braids. What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, would you be yourself or play a role? Tell all the boys or keep it low. If I say no, would you turn away? So here we're all done with the box braids in the back, and I only braided it partially because, like I said, she wanted ombre ends, so we're going to add another color to the end. And now moving on towards the front of her hair. So the front with the tribal braids, we have two little braids coming forward. Those are the braids we usually put beads in and design it and all that cute stuff. So first things first is we braid those down, and I usually don't truly end up doing no knots with that one, with those two, and I just braid them forward, coming down as you see me doing here. So now that those braids are done, it's time to start doing the tribal braids in the front. So they're basically no knot cornrows, and it's really cute to have one going down the middle to start with. So what I'm doing here is parting her hair in the middle just to do the middle braid down. And yeah, you gotta be very precise because it has to be right down in the middle of her head. And I just take a little bit of hair from both sides just so it'll be nice and equal. And once again, right in the middle, putting her hair away on both ends. And as you guys can see, I'm using a metal end comb. That makes sense, just so it makes the part a little bit more precise. And if you guys see my products right there in the back, I use the beeswax EDGEWAX, and I also use a little bit of the Jam Pro Style gel. And here you see me separating the hair. So because it's no knot cornrows, I'm gonna start with her own hair, but I will be adding small pieces of hair which I will be feeding into the braid as I braid down her hair. So here we start with her own hair. And after maybe 2 or 3 knots down or braided down, you start to feed in the hair. So I guess 4, 5, 6, however much you feel like. So this is you feeding it in as go. I feed in the hair from the bottom and then add the second one. I do this a few times, just enough for it to be nice and thick, but not too big. As you can see, what I'm feeding in, the pieces of hair, they're very, very small, not big pieces. So, like I said, it was just feeding it in, and you add it. I usually do like 3 or 4 times and then braid it all the way down. So here, after the initial breakdown of the middle braid, what we're going to do now is start braiding the braids down and towards the back. And here I will be showing you a little bit of a detailed look on how to do the feeding braids a little bit closer. So part it, put her hair away so it can be out of your way. And once again, like I said, I use the Edge Beeswax, Murray's EDGEWAX beeswax, and I also use the Gel and Pro Style Jam. And here I'll be showing you how to do the feeding. So look very closely. We'll start with her hair, and after we braid it down just a little bit with her own hair, and remember I pulled away small pieces of hair and put them to the side. And here I slowed it down just so I could show you how to feed them in. Sorry, my hand's kind of in the way, but you can initially see I go up under, braid down 1 knot, down, and then when I come back to my right hand, I stick the other one under it, and then I reach for the next piece of hair. And I repeat the same motion. So once again, over, go underneath it, do 2 knots just to get me back to my right hand side like that, and then stick that one back over, under it. One more time. Over, under, 1 knot, 2 knot, next piece, under. So I think with this one, just 3 pieces were enough. Oh, okay, I'm adding another piece, looks like. Just, you add it as much as you want, depending on the thickness that you want to get or the thinness that you want to get of the braid. But you will add the pieces in small pieces, just so it won't be really, really, really big braids going back. So here, just braiding it all the way down. And there you go. So we're going to repeat that motion a few more times. Basically, that's the way that we're going to be doing it until we're done with the front of her hair. So I'm just going to fast forward here a little bit. What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have you wait? Would you give up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, would you be yourself or play a role? Tell all the boys or keep it low. So here I'm going to slow it down again a little bit for you guys just so y'all could see. So after the initial breakdown, added the first piece. So here we go again. So small piece, you go over, tuck it underneath it, hold those fingers. When you head back to your right hand, tuck it under again. So grab a piece, go over, under, braid 1, 2, tuck it back under, same motion. And it's like once you get used to it, you kind of just do it. And it's just the same repeated motion all the way until the end. So here we're done with one side. And now we have to do the other side exactly the same because it has to match. And so here I am show you once again how to do the, well, we're just doing the other side. Damn, fresh outfit.
Shawty want $1 million. Say make a wire. Tell me to wanna cover my girl. He said all our friends are friends. Leave me la vida.
So now, as you guys can see here, I'm done with the cornrow part. Remember the other lighter brown hair that I set aside? And I told you guys she wanted to ombre it. So that's what we're doing here. We're adding a different color to the ends of her hair. Right here, I'm showing you how to add it. So you basically just put it over, once again, over to the top. Tuck the hair in, and it's like a wrist motion going inwards. And you just braid it all the way down. And I just added this piece about 3 or 4 times just because she wanted her hair a little bit longer. So here's the finished product, you guys. I'm loving it. She absolutely loved it. And here we added beads and, of course, finishing touches. My favorite stuff, some of the olive oil mousse, olive oil spray. It's from with ORS, I believe it's called, the company. And you can just find it at your local beauty supply store. And here's the finished look. We added some beads. We added like that one piece of hair jewel, which I think is super cute. And voila! Thank you everyone so much for tuning in and watching this tutorial on Fulani braids. I promise I have more and more videos coming for you guys for this year. I hope everyone has a very fruitful, blessed, amazing 2018. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up on this video if you actually like it. And let me know in the comments down below what other tutorials you guys would like to see. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I'll leave all my info down below. And check out Yummy enjoying her hair. Thanks. Bye. How you like your hair, Yummy?
I love it.
Yay. You got some inches, girl.
Yes.
Yay. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for doing my hair.
Yay.